Ever wonder if using an airbrush machine is the right tool for you? Well, keep watching. I'll show you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and quite honestly something I don't see very often on YouTube. So we're going to be using an airbrush machine to do our foundation. Now, I actually bought this about 1.5 years ago, and when I first got it, I was absolutely in love with it and how flawless my makeup looked. And for some reason, I put it away. I decided to try out other brands of foundation, and somehow I just got on that trend of having to try everything new that came out to see how it looked. So I stumbled across this when I was cleaning out some of my makeup and thought, hey, let's give this a try again. And guess what? I fell in love with it all over again. So what I did was I went and purchased some other types of foundations to use in this, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the different foundations that you can use and how they're going to look. And to do a true test, what I'm going to do, and I may look a little funky right now, is I have gone ahead and primed one side of my face, and I've also done my concealer. You do have to do your makeup a little bit differently with this. You do all your concealers first, and then you put the foundation right on top. So this side of my face is primed and concealed. This side is just moisturized. So I'm going to start with my least favorite, and then we'll work my way up to my very favorite. My least favorite, I'm not even going to put in my machine because I discovered that it clogged it really bad. And this is the Tempu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tempu. This is a water base, which you really want to have is a water base. It just clogs up my machine. I have to deep clean it afterwards. It won't get anything out of the machine, so this is a pass for me. I would suggest that you just totally don't even get it. The next one that I got was the one that actually came with my machine. Now mine is the Art of Air, and mine came with quite the collection of different products. So let's see, I got mine off Amazon, and I'm going to leave a link down below on how you can get this. I got the fair to medium shades, so you got 5 different selections of the foundation. You get a blush, you get a concealer, you get a shimmer, a primer, and a finishing powder with a matte finish. Right now it is $98 with free shipping. It is not Prime. So again, I'll leave a link down below for that. Again, with the starter set, came with quite a few colors. I found 4 of the 5. And today I'm going to use, what color do I want to use? Let's use the light tan. I think that looks about right for me. Now if you notice, looks like it's separated because these are water based. You'll notice that the water is all up at the top, and inside they have a little like metal ball. So you really want to shake that up. Shake, shake, shake. So you want to get it mixed, and you'll want to do this every single time you do it. Now on my machine, the hose that came with it was about twice as long as this. I went ahead and cut mine down because it was just way too long, and it was getting caught on things all over my bathroom. So you can certainly do that. Just cut it to the length that you want. And what you have here is you have a little trigger that you pull back, which releases the spray. You have a little nozzle there that you drop the drops in. I would say usually about 6 to 8 drops will cover your whole face. 5, 6. Let's start out with 6 and see how that does. And then you just simply turn the machine on, and then you spray it in circular motions slowly around your face. You'll hear a difference in it when it runs out, but you'll feel the air still. So there is on here, I'll show you real quick, a little gauge that you can turn so you can decide how much you want coming out. And you also can adjust it at the very tip of the nozzle. So I already have mine preset. So there we're on. You don't need to go fast or anything. Just don't want to stay in one area for too long because then it builds up really fast. Make sure you get your neck as well. Okay, mine just ran out. So I always turn it off when I need to put some more in. Oh yeah, I definitely need a little bit more. So I'm going to do 4 more drops. So I'm just pulling back on the trigger to get it going. Okay, I think that will do. Now the next thing you want to do, because you never want to leave any of the residue inside of that, is they do give you a little eyedropper. So I just happen to have some water here, and you just want to drop some water in here and grab a tissue or a towel or something like that. Turn it on and keep spraying until it turns just to clear water. You want to make sure that you get all of that foundation out of there. Otherwise, you're going to need to take this whole thing apart and do a deep clean, which you still want to do every once in a while. I don't know if you can see that's coming out of it. There went the last of the water. Put a little bit more in just to make sure, and you can see kind of how the water is in there. You'll see if there's a kind of a tannish color to the water. So there. We're all clean now. We're good to go. Let me just dump out the rest of the water for the next one. So, since I've already got my concealer on this side of my face, the only thing I really need to do is go ahead and set my under eye there. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D powder, just like I normally do. Tap that off. And just set that. I did put a little bit up on my eye as well. Okay, so this is the finished product. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see the difference between the two sides. So again, we've got the primer and the concealer on this side. This side we have neither one. Okay, this is the primer and the concealer side. The non-primer and concealer side. And here's looking just right at my eyes so you can see a difference with the dark circles under my eyes. Okay, so that is the first one. I'm going to go ahead and wash my face, be right back, and then we'll move on to the next brand. Okay, I'm back. Same thing again. I have this side of my face primed and concealed already. And the next brand we are going to be using is Din Air Cool Air. And I ordered this off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. This one was a little 4 set. These are little itty bitty bottles, which is a great idea to do because it's kind of hard to see what is going to be your color set. So these ones you can kind of mix and match to get your correct color, and then you can go ahead and order the right size bottle. So for me, I am in the color C117, which is natural beige. So, little teeny bottle with a big little thing in there. So what I discovered with these tiny little bottles is if you tip it upside down, that little ball in there really kind of blocks the dropper. So you're better off kind of tilting it to the side, and then the ball doesn't drop in there. 4, 5, 6. And let's get going on to this one. Same thing. Just small circular motions. Don't forget the neck. The one thing I will say, if you have earrings on, take them off. I sprayed my earrings before, a lot, so I don't have any on right now. Okay, feeling good about that one. Let's go ahead and set that concealer under my eyes. And you saw I didn't have to even really refill that one. That one provided a lot of good coverage on me. And if we actually feel it, it's got a little bit of a stickiness to it. So this one, I would feel more comfortable if I actually set all of it with powder. But I'm still going to zoom you, excuse me, frog in the throat. I'm still going to zoom you in first, so you can see what it looks like before we apply any powder. So let's zoom you in. All right, this is the primed and concealed side. This is the non-primed and non-concealed side. And again, here's the eyes showing the difference in the under eye circles. Okay, before we move on, there's one thing I should have told you right from the very get-go. If you have those little baby fine hairs on your face, get yourself one of these, shave your face first. Otherwise, this mist that comes out of here is so fine, it clings to every one of those hairs and becomes like a little neon sign that just points at every one of them and says, hey, look at all these little hairs. I'm going to insert a picture somewhere right in here showing you what it looks like, because I went ahead and let my my little fuzz stuff grow out a little bit, and I put some of the foundation on to show you what it looks like. Without that there, it doesn't cling to anything. So invest in one of these. You can get them at any drugstore. You just shave the little fuzz off and then you don't have that problem. But great idea to get that too. So I've got one more to show you and I will be right back. Okay, here's where things can get really fun if you want to. I have a blush and I also have a pearl shimmer. So these are both by Photo Finish. They came with my little kit. So I'm going to start with the blush. And again, we need to shake this up really well. I'm okay with the blush. I'm not okay with the shimmer. I don't do very good with it, to be quite honest. But maybe today will be my day. So you don't need quite as much with the blush. I'm just going to do like 3 drops. And start that up. And see how that just gave a little bit of color to my cheeks. There's no stark lines with it whatsoever. It just blends it out automatically for you. So let me clean this out of here and then we'll go ahead and play with the shimmer. Let me grab a tissue. A little bit more water. So otherwise I'm going to be spraying that pink stuff all over my face. So you always want to make sure you get this running totally clean. So there, we're good. Okay, so the shimmer, so again you can see how it has separated there. You can see the clear is the water's on the top and the shimmer's all on the bottom. So you want to shake this very good. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. And trust me, folks, this one is a shimmer. So, I'm gonna do 3 drops of that one too. I'm gonna go way far away. Do I dare do the tip of my nose? Not there. You see that? Let's try and get like a collarbone if I can find mine. Probably not. Let me go heavy-handed here on my hand. I will show you what this can do. Oops, there, we ran out of it. It's kind of watery though. That's what it can do on you there. And that's not even dry yet. So those are just a couple little things that you can do with this. So one more time, I'm going to wash my face because I actually have a nail appointment. You probably noticed these. I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to go get my nails done, so I'm going to completely wash my face, start all over, and do everything with my Art of Air. And I will be right back to show you how the finished product looks. Right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is the final look. So as you can see, I finished all of my makeup. I did not apply any makeup setting spray. I didn't need to. This foundation comes out with just such a thin coat that it just dries and just doesn't need to have anything set on it. It just kind of sets itself actually, and it creates really a flawless finish for your blush to go on and any of your bronzing, anything like that. So there's really not a thick layer of anything that is on your face. So for us older, mature women, I'm 56, it doesn't settle into any of your fine lines or your wrinkles that you may have. It just really gives such a lightweight finish to your skin and very natural coverage that actually kind of gives a full coverage to the skin without looking cakey or anything like that. So again, now that I have everything on, I'm going to zoom you in. I did powder lightly before I applied my blush and my contouring and my bronzer, but just very, very lightly. So again, I'm going to zoom you in real quick. I'm going to show you everything, so just give me a second. Okay, we are now zoomed all the way in. So let me kind of show you every little pore that I have, every little wrinkle, every little fine line. As you can see, there's nothing that's cakey or built up or anything like that. So my skin doesn't feel tacky or sticky or anything like that at all. So again, this is something that you've thought about trying. I highly suggest it. I really enjoy this, and I don't know why I quit using it. I think I just kind of got sucked into all those YouTube videos that said, oh, try this foundation. I love it. It's wonderful. And I'll probably still get sucked into those because I love makeup and I like to try new products out. But when it comes down to it, this just gives such a flawless finish on my skin. Again, it's nothing that's heavy, nothing that's going to clog your pores or feel greasy or icky on your face, make you break out. Because it's water-based, it's just very gentle on your skin. And I love it. So it gets the 2 thumbs up from me. And speaking of thumbs up, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. I've got some great videos coming up. And I'm going to be filming one more video today. And then after that one, I'm going back to being a blonde. So stay tuned to see me as a blonde. Going to have a whole new haircut and everything. I'm excited for that. And then I also have a huge haul that I got from Sephora and Ulta and Macy's and some online things that I got. So I'm just waiting for a couple more things to come in the mail, and I'll be filming that one as well. So if there's anything that you would like to see, please leave me a comment down below. But thanks again so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.